Good evening, family. I pray that you all had an amazing weekend and a wonderful Monday. Um, I didn't do a video yesterday, and the reason is simply because I wasn't in the best headspace, and I didn't really have anything to say. And when you talk when you have nothing to say, you're bound to say something wrong. And my goal is never to just do this for the purpose of doing it, just for the sake of doing it, or what have you. I want there to be something to it. And I'm always before God about what that is. Wanted to address something really quickly too. Typically, you see me in a room that's dark. There are a myriad of reasons for that, but the primary reason is persons with fibromyalgia are super, super sensitive to light. And I've been like that all my life. I just didn't know what that was. Like, I used to sleep in sunglasses, which used to drive my mom nuts. But I could not stand light at all. It just used to give me the worst migraines. And when I can tell that's about to happen, I try to keep things as dark as possible and that kind of thing. So, and the other reason is, I don't look that good right now, I gotta tell you. I kind of got that John Randall thing going around my eyes. And if you watch football and you knew the Minnesota Vikings, you would know what that means. And it would amuse you as well. Nonetheless, I was just sitting here and I watched a foreign film that I love so much. It's called Le Dolous, Dolous. And it means the hat, or the person wearing the hat. It's a great movie. I've been trying to find it for some years, and I finally found it, but something went weird with my Roku, and the television just went off. And I noticed something. I could hear the train whistle in the background. What is she talking about? Okay. Not too long after I moved to where I am, I noticed there was a train track not far from my house. It's like less than a half a mile, if that. And I would hear the train whistle at certain times of day, and eventually I kind of got like a schedule down, like I knew when the train was going to come. And I don't know why it reminded me of Johnny Cash's Folsom Blues song. Like every time I would hear the train whistle, I would sing something like Folsom Blues or Ring of Fire or something. I don't know. It just made me think of Johnny Cash. And then there was a period of time where I didn't notice I wasn't hearing the train whistle. And it's not because the train wasn't coming, it's because there was so much clutter in my head. And I didn't realize that for almost a year. Because, again, I was sitting in a dark room thinking about something, and I heard the train whistle, and I heard Johnny Cash starting up a song in my head. And I thought, oh my gosh, when's the last time I heard that? And what's going on that I'm not hearing it? Like, how loud is the noise inside of my head that I can't even hear the train whistle? And I didn't notice it. So yeah, that stopped me kind of in my tracks, pun intended. So, is there noise in your head? Is there just a lot of noise and clamor, and so much so that you can't hear a bird chirp, or you don't notice the lovely sound of a gentle breeze blowing through tree leaves? Or are you missing the train whistle? Is it that loud in your head? Is it loud enough in your head that you can't hear God? Because He never stops talking to us. But can we hear Him? Has the world come so close to our front door and even permeated us in our minds and our thoughts and our everyday that we can't hear Him, and we can't hear the train whistle? I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got to figure out a way, and I'll do that. Let me rephrase. I'm going to ask, and I am asking, even as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to God and asking Him to help me sort through the clutter in my head that had me missing the train whistle. What else have I missed? What else have I missed? Because there's so much noise, so much clutter, so much clamor. I'm missing it. And I like it. It calms me. So, what are you going to do to get rid of that noise in your head? That's the question before us today. Let's just clear out the noise. Whatever your train whistle is, I hope that very soon you'll hear it. And it'll be great. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I love you guys so much. Love on each other, please. Pray for one another. Send positive vibes. Hug somebody virtually. Love's in need of love today. That's what Stevie Wonder says. Anyway, my love comes with no strings attached. Have a good night. I'm gonna just do what I do because I'm awake all night, and then that train whistle should be around 3:30 a.m. I'll be listening for it if I'm up. Good night.